Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and today I'm going to be showing you the 5 rarest blocks in Minecraft console versions, and that's for Minecraft Xbox and Minecraft PlayStation, of course, and I'm going to be showing you how to actually find those 5 blocks in survival. So, basically I was thinking to myself, if I wanted to make a house out of the rarest blocks in Minecraft, what would those blocks be? So I gave myself a few restrictions. It has to be a block that you can actually place down, pick up, so the golden apple, for instance, doesn't count because it's not a block, it's an item, and I also gave myself the restriction of it has to be obtainable in survival without glitches. So, with that said, here are the 5 rarest blocks that you can naturally obtain in survival, and here's how you get them. So the first block only spawns in a one-of-a-kind structure that you can find below the ground, and that one-of-a-kind structure is the Stronghold. So of course this is difficult enough to find as it is, and once you do find it, there are 3 major blocks in here. There's the stone brick that you can make yourself, there's the mossy stone brick that you can't make yourself, and there's the even rarer block than either of those two, and that's the cracked stone brick. So this block is unable, you can't craft this at all, you can only find it in this one structure, and there is, maybe 300, 400 of it, but once you get it all, it's all gone in the entire world. The entire 5,000 by 5,000 world, there's only one of these, to collect from. So, yeah, cracked stone brick is block number 5, because it's, only found in Stronghold, and even Strongholds themselves, they're one of a kind, so it takes the 5th place pretty easily. So, moving on to item number 4, we're going to need to drink a potion of swiftness for this one. I wanted to show you all of these, by the way, in my survival world, so you can see just how far apart, the items are, even in a best case scenario. Also, if you want to use the seed, by the way, it's the seed I'm using for Seed Sunday, so I'll link it on screen once it comes out. But basically, this 4th block, block number 4 on the big list, is one that it's difficult enough to obtain because it's in one biome only, and in addition to just being in one biome, you need to have a very specific enchantment, and that enchantment is Silk Touch. So if you couldn't work it out from the one biome thing, then that one biome is the mushroom biome. So the block I'm talking about is mycelium, of course. Mycelium is this really weird block. Nothing can grow on it besides mushrooms and mushrooms, of course, and it doesn't even properly spread outside the mushroom biome. So if you want to grow it, you can, but it's still very difficult and still needs Silk Touch. So as you can see, I've got Silk Touch here, so I can just pick up mycelium like this. So yeah, it's you can get thousands of it in theory, but it's very difficult to get, and you still need to have a Silk Touch thing. So if you want to make a house out of mycelium, you, 1, can do it, because if you stacked yourself up, it just gets rid of the mycelium there, and 2, it's going to be a very difficult job. So that's why it takes number 4 and not number 5. You can get thousands of it, but it's one of the hardest blocks to do so with, and honestly, probably not worth your effort, given that it's the part of the mushroom biome you want is the mushroom biome itself, not the blocks on it. So just bear that in mind as we move on to block number 3. So block number 3 means I'm going to have to fly all the way back to the biome I was just in. And block number 3 also needs Silk Touch, and is even rarer than mycelium, and can only be found in one biome, again, but this time it's below the ground, and this time it's incredibly rare. So the one biome is Extreme Hill, and in case that doesn't give it away, it's a very specific type of ore, and that ore is the Emerald ore. So I've actually made myself a little placeholder just over there that I'm going to dig down from. So basically, to actually get emerald ore, so there's not emerald blocks or emerald the actual item itself. To get emerald ore, you have to mine for them. You can't do anything else to get them. And not only that, but if you get rid of it with anything but a Silk Touch pickaxe, it disappears forever. So if you want to get emerald ore, you pick one up like this, and then you pick up one. But then you have to go looking for a really long time to find any others. I think there's actually a couple other in this ravine. So just over there, I've got a second one. But besides like a few in each ravine, they're so difficult to find. If you want to make a house out of these, even to get a stack of them, you're talking like 30, 40, 50 hours. You've got to dump a lot of time into finding emerald ore themselves, and then using a Silk Touch pickaxe. So that's why it takes number 3, because even though in theory you can get hundreds, maybe even thousands of them, in reality they are so difficult to get. So moving on to block number 2, which is where we're starting to get a little crazy. I'm gonna have to go really far out from the spawn again. Block number 2 is one that can only be found in one specific structure. That's the common thing for all of these, and that one specific structure is actually the jungle temples. So you might think jungle temples are actually quite common, but they're actually a lot rarer than their desert counterparts. And on top of that, even in a Minecraft Xbox One PS4 world, where you've got the 5,000 by 5,000 world, even with all of that space, you can still generally find less than 10 of them. And once you go inside one of these jungle temples, it's a block that you can only find 3 of. So if you don't know what this block is, the block is the the Chiseled stone brick, I believe it is. They're just behind these levers here, and as you can see, you get precisely 3 of them per every jungle temple. And once you get those 3, there's none else you can get. I'll just quickly show you around the place, make sure you can actually see that's a fact. But as you can see, no more cracked stone, no more chiseled stone brick. It's just, you know, mossy stone and regular cobblestone. So, yeah, that's why these blocks are so rare. You get 3 of them per jungle temple, and you get maybe 5-10 jungle temples max per world. So, even in a best case scenario, you're still talking only getting, I don't know, maybe 15 of these, maybe 20, 30 in a really, really good world. But if you want to make a house out of these, it better be a really small house, because good luck with that anyway. So yeah, chiseled stone bricks, even though they're slightly easier to get than the emerald ore or the mycelium, they still take number 2 because you get 3 per jungle temple. Only 3. So yeah, that's insane. So what is this final block then? So we've got chiseled stone brick at number 5. We've got mycelium at number 4. We've got emerald ore at number 3, and we've got chiseled stone bricks at number 2. So what do we have at number 1? So we actually have to go into the Stronghold again, and you might be able to guess it just from this. And in one of the rooms of the Stronghold, if you find it eventually, you'll actually find yourself the end portal. So you need to then put 12 eye offenders in this thing, and then once you jump into that, you have to then kill... Ooh, that was weird glitch. You have to then kill the Ender Dragon, which involves a lot of time. And once you then kill the Ender Dragon, so let's just finish him off with a pickaxe in the sky or whatever. Oh, he's being a difficult one. Of course you can't fly normally, but let's just pretend you could. Once you kill the Ender Dragon, you know, it takes all that effort, you need to bring all the armor, etc. Even once you've done that, it's still not quite as easy as you might think, because what he does is he drops the rarest block in the game. It's a one-of-a-kind item, the Ender Dragon egg, as you can see up here. So, you have to be really careful with this, because if you accidentally mine it, it will disappear forever. So what you want to do is you want to punch it with, let's say, a lever, and what it does is it teleports, because you can't actually just pick up the block straight up. So you have to pick up the teleporting block, which just, you know, keeps flying around the place, because that's what it does. Let's try and find. Okay, it's over there now, and then you need to like go underneath the block. Like you can only obtain it like using a weird glitch, because you can't naturally pick this block up. So you need to go underneath the block. So I'll use the diamond pickaxe just here. You need to go underneath the block, then you need to do like the clever little torch glitch, or you can use a lever, or you can use a redstone torch or a pressure plate, and then what you need to do is you need to do that. And that's the only way to get this one-of-a-kind item. You have to beat an Ender Dragon, like you have to go through so much effort, and then even then, you only get one of this item. So, if you want to make a house out of the Ender Dragon egg, it'd be a little difficult, and yeah, we're back at the spawn now, and for some reason we just lost, okay, there it is. That was terrifying, but yeah, that's the only way to get the Ender Dragon egg, which is block number 1 on our list. So, yeah, this is something you can get maybe hundreds off, maybe close to thousands. This is something you can get maybe hundreds off, but it's very difficult. This is something you can get hundreds off, but it's extremely difficult. This is something you can get less than, This is something you can get less than, like, 50 off, even in the best possible world, and this is something you can only find 1 off in Minecraft console. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do like it if you did enjoy it. It would help me out a lot. Finding all these blocks was pretty difficult, especially in one world. If you want to find this seed, the link will be in the description once I upload the video. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and here's an outro with other video links.